you know? But yeah, without further delay, let's get started with today's video. Okay, so starting off with the first map, we have Raiders Warm-Up Course V3, and I actually really like this map personally for, you know, warming up. So I use this before tournaments or like a solo cash cup in particular, and this map is really good because it's an edit course with a built-in mini aim course, as well as piece control and aim elements in the edit course, which is a lot different than most edit courses. So this map is actually really fun and will help you improve a ton. The map code's right there, by the way, if you just want to like pause or slow down the video. Once you go into the island, there's 4 different levels that you can actually choose. As well as a free build section and an aim training section, and you could choose any of these guns. I recommend just taking the guns that you think you're going to use in game. So depending on where you are with the game, I recommend doing a easier or harder level, but try to do something that you're like comfortable with, so it's not too hard but not too easy at the same time. Level 1, super basic editing, very little piece control. Level 2 is just kind of like an upgrade of that. Level 3, I'd say, is about like average. So if you think you're about average with piece control and like builds and all that, I'd recommend level 3. And if you're really advanced with this stuff, I'd recommend level 4. Keep in mind that one's quite tricky. So quickly showing off the map, we have the free build section, which you can literally just free build. It's just like really good. Like if you just want to like do a quick little crank before doing arena or something, and then do the actual map, you can practice your piece control in it as well. So you can just do some like random builds, and yeah, it's just really good for like getting, you know, just getting a quick little free build in. It's a very, very big area, so you know, you're chilling. And then anytime you want to head back to the middle area, you just do an emote. And then the second bonus area is aim train. So you just enter the matchmaking on Like most pros that I know use this map. Very secret, not many people know about it, so I'll be talking about that later. So make sure you keep watching the video. But yeah, there's that also built in, which is kind of helpful. But for the main part of the course is definitely the level sections. So it's like a normal edit course, so you're just practicing your edits and doing like resets and all of that. And sometimes in the course, depending on which level you took, you're gonna find these little bullseyes, and you're supposed to shoot them. So it's like literal aim training built into an edit course. It's really good practice of just pulling out your shotgun, shooting, and then heading back to editing. Especially with the moving targets, it will help you like dramatically with aim and edits. And then once you've been doing the edit course for a little bit, you actually stumble onto this, which is like piece control practice that's built into the edit course, which is really cool that Raider added this. This is insane practice, so make sure you're doing this when you're actually doing the course. Don't just skip over it. And it gives you instructions as well. So build a wall, edit, build walls around the bot, and shoot. So we're just gonna do that, build around, shoot. So just like that, and it lets you do it again and again. So you can do it like a couple times. So you're just building around the bot, shooting. It's really, really simple, and this like really helps you get the motion down when you're piece controlling someone. So for example, if you were playing arena or if you were playing a tournament, the guys are right around the corner. You want to treat this like an actual player. Don't just like stand in front of the bot. You pretty much want to treat this bot like an actual player and like what you would do in a normal situation, and just copy and paste that each time. So for an example, there's a bot on this ramp right here. If this was an actual player, what I would do is grab the wall here so I can establish piece control, edit a peanut butter edit just like this, edit, place a cone in an area where like he can't see me, but I can still place the cone. And then I'd reset the wall, get a right hand peek instead, and then shoot him. And, you know, just do that a lot faster, obviously. Looks something like that, right? And yeah, then you're doing an edit course again. So it's like a really cool map where it's just lots of constant practice and different like fundamentals of the game. All right, for the next map, we have an aim map, and this is by far my favorite aim map for getting shotgun aim. So if you've been struggling with your shotgun aim for a long time and you can't feel like you can hit good headshots consistently, as well as just like hitting your opponents, you know, like just getting a nice body shot, this is 100% the map for you. It will turn your shotgun aim absolutely insane with flicks, building, editing, all of it. I really, really like this map. So it's pretty much headshot only with shotgun. So you can only eliminate players if you headshot them for 200 or whatever the damage is. So once you load in, you just want to head over to the matchmaking over here. Make sure you enter matchmaking, and it'll put you in a lobby with like 16 other people in creative. And in this map, you're pretty much just running around trying to piece control just random people that are in your creative fill lobby. And once you piece control them, you're just trying to constantly go for headshots and just practice hitting them over and over again. You can't actually eliminate a guy unless you hit him for the max damage that the shotgun can do, which in this case, I'm using the striker, so it's 174. So anytime I hit someone and it doesn't do max damage, it won't kill them. And if you're doing this map for like tournaments to get better aim, I recommend doing this for probably around 20 minutes, and you're gonna have absolutely insane aim by the time you're done. Next map is actually going to be a warm-up map as well. But yeah, in this map, it is a 15-minute warm-up course. So it'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. And it is strictly edit course with a little bit of just shooting in between. So it's pretty much as simple as it gets for warm-up. I'd recommend doing this if you're just trying to quickly warm up for a tournament. But yeah, it is actually a really good map. It does have a free build section as well, so you can just like practice your builds. The course itself is actually really good as well because not only can you just like warm up on it, but you can actually improve on it. I've probably played at least 100+ hours on this map. I'm not even kidding. I've played this map a lot. And just like spending like an hour in here just doing the edit course over and over again will actually just make you a lot better of a player. And I would especially recommend this course for arena. I just feel like it like works better for getting your mechanics warmed up than the other maps. because it is very quick. You're just doing
Regardez et créez de courtes vidéos. Voici le côté court de YouTube. YouTube Shorts.
very simple edits, double edits, and you're shooting a target. Like, it's very simple, but very good at the same time, you know? Alright guys, for the... Bro, what is going on with her face? Alright, anyway, sorry. For the next map, though, we have the Shavok Aim Trainer. Hope I'm saying that right. And this map is insanely good for getting your aim better. I actually know quite a few tier 1 pros with over $100,000 in earnings, and they all have used this map at least once. I'm telling you, this map is nuts, bro. But yeah, once you start the game, you get loaded in with a bunch of guns, and you can choose really what gun you want to use. You can use literally like any of these, bro. Snipers, SMGs, ARs, they're all here. Pretty much anything you'd want to practice with. I'd recommend using the stuff that's in this season though, just because it's, you know, good to practice with what's actually in the meta. But really just do whatever you feel is best. And in this map, it's pretty much Kovacs, which is a aim software that a lot of pros use, but in Fortnite. So it's free and it's just really efficient, honestly. So there's quite a few different scenarios here, and you can just like look through them really quickly. And each one of these scenarios helps your aim in a different way. So for an example, there is an orb frenzy over here. You can choose what you want for like the background. I'm just gonna have it as white background. And I want to do time trials. It'll time me to see how many shots I can hit in X amount of time. Hit the orbs and just move your crosshair around. You can use an SMG, AR, literally shotgun, anything you want, bro. I recommend using this with a shotgun though. And you're trying to like hit the orbs as fast as you can, so try to have like a very quick like a flow. And once you're done with the scenario, just emote and it will send you back to this. You can see how many shots you hit, missed, and in total how many shots you made. And then you just shoot back to hub and you head back to hub. And this map is absolutely insane. I recommend if any of you guys are really significantly trying to improve your aim, especially if you're trying to get more into arena and tournaments, and you're just trying to out try hard, if that makes sense, then this is definitely the map for you. My favorite personally though is the Skeet. Skeet's the most fun for me. It like really helps me with my aim. I usually like doing mid ground and 200 HP, and I do time trial, and it pretty much shoots zombies like out of the walls, and you just follow with your AR and just try to hit as many shots as you can. And this is very close to somebody gliding across the sky or hitting a bouncer. So if, you know, someone just hit a launch pad and you usually miss your shots when someone hits a launch pad and you're trying to beam them out of the sky, then this scenario will help you a lot. Hi, yo! And what I would actually recommend doing as well for any of these courses, try to have some music on. Like, get a Spotify playlist and just get some of your favorite songs and just kind of vibe out while you're practicing.
Les services bancaires courants intelligents CIBC vous aident à épargner davantage. En plus, obtenez $350.
Pokémon Unite!
Unknown Army was once considered one of the best Fortnite fighters in the world. However, today he hasn't been seen playing a game of competitive Fortnite since July of last year. Not only that, but his entire Twitter page now looks like a futuristic NFT garage sale. So what happened? Well, you came to the right place to find out. Unknown Army has been playing video games since he was only 3 years old, and mainly spent his childhood playing games like Minecraft, Call of Duty and even CSGO. However, the first ever game that he started playing was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And when you think of Call of Duty, trickshotting instantly comes to mind. This way of playing the game was extremely popular at the time thanks to FaZe Clan, and he was heavily involved in this as well. That is when his aspirations to become a professional gamer really began. And this ambition really started to show when Fortnite came around. Unknown Army started playing the game in February of 2018 like many others at the time, and did this on his PlayStation 4. For almost an entire year, Dominic Green was unknown, see what I did there, in the Fortnite scene, and grinded wagers to a 4-day gaming PC. This was a very difficult task to pull off. Just like cooking is for me. But luckily, this video is sponsored and made possible by HelloFresh. Some of you may already know I'm horrible at cooking, hence why my girlfriend usually cooks for us. However, with HelloFresh, even I can cook a healthy meal during the busiest of weeks. HelloFresh helps me with 50 weekly menu and market items to choose from, so I think less about what's for dinner and more about achieving my goals. With calorie smart and carb smart recipes, I can eat delicious meals without any worries. And not only that, HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients also mean that there is less preparation needed and less wasted food, making it a sustainable choice as well. Don't believe me? Well, HelloFresh has more 5-star reviews than any other meal kit, which means that you know that you'll get something delicious. So what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description down below or go to hellofresh.com and use code POC-Justical16 for up to 16 free meals, plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes. Gifts include free appetizers, free desserts and free premium recipes. And on top of that, free shipping. Certainly a deal I wouldn't miss out on. But similar to my cooking with HelloFresh, he also managed to ultimately get it done and buy a gaming PC with the wage earnings that he made. And not much later, he was ready to take over the world. The Twitch channel that he created at the end of December in 2018 kickstarted his career as a Fortnite player. And a month later, his first ever livestream became a reality. Best Console Pub Stomper, now on PC. With a title like that, viewers were bound to come in, right? Well, this was quite the opposite, as he only managed to entertain an average of 5 viewers that stream. This number was an absolute pain to get up, as more months followed with less than 20 average viewers. But he needed that big break. One of his final attempts was to grind for Chronic to hopefully become more successful, but he failed to appear on their radar as well. But then Dominic noticed something. His viewers would go up every time he played a solo tournament, and they seemed to enjoy watching him get second place in his first ever official tournament. session. Was this the start of a competitive career in Fortnite? Well, the Blackheart Cup answered that question for him. He got 3rd place in that tournament and obtained his first ever earnings playing a video game, bagging himself $1,500. And although nobody seemed to notice, it was only the beginning of his rise to fame. The Fortnite World Cup qualifiers were around the corner, and he managed to do the impossible in week 3 of solos.
Regardez et créez de courtes vidéos. Voici le côté court de YouTube, YouTube Shorts.
On the 28th of April, he did something that nobody had ever done before. Not only did he qualify for the World Cup finals in New York, he was also the first ever controller player to do so. This was met with instant recognition. He averaged 1,500 viewers in his stream after qualifying, gained his first 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and got picked up by esports organization Kungarna. However, he didn't stop there. He actually managed to qualify qualify again in solo week 6, becoming the only controller player on the planet to double qualify for the Fortnite World Cup finals. His unique aggressive playstyle at the time was obviously working, and he went to New York with this newfound confidence to hopefully win it all. But the reality was that his lack of experience ended up in him doing worse than expected. He picked the wrong drop spot, got 50-50'd every game, and ended up not having enough loot. This ultimately resulted in him placing 69th, which was still great considering that he guaranteed himself a $50,000 payout. But it wasn't enough for him. His determination to improve was so strong that this performance didn't even affect his mindset. As a matter of fact, he went from nothing to now having over $65,000 earned from the game. So he continued competing and made another $35,000 in Season X, showing off his incredible ability to play solo, as he won 4 solo cash cups that season as well. But his real prime began in Chapter 2, Season 1. Chapter 2 launched on the 15th of October in 2019, and Unknown Army was about to have the best season of his life. Not only was his fighting skill incredibly ahead of everyone else in a 1v1 scenario, he also mastered the absolute power of Legacy Aim Assist. This combination proved to be lethal, as he actually managed to win another another 4 solo cash cups doing what he does best, W-keying everyone. Lobby simply couldn't handle this at the time, and he wouldn't even play endgame for most of his games while still winning these tournaments. So what made this season different from the one before? Didn't he win the same amount of solo cash cups? Well, he actually won the Fortnite Championship Series as well this season, becoming one of the best Fortnite players in the world. In fact, he proved this even further by playing a solo cash cup on keyboard and mouse for fun and making it into the top 5, showing the haters that he didn't even need the aim assist. It was the longest Fortnite season to date, but Unknown Army was in the main spotlight for all of it, adding a total of $64,500 to his total competitive earnings. This didn't go unnoticed, and one of Fortnite's biggest esports organizations decided to pick him up in February of 2020, NRG.
It's time. Announcing the newest member of NRG.
The future was looking bright. He averaged more than 2,000 viewers every month on Twitch, 1.5 million views on YouTube, and now received salary from one of the biggest teams in Fortnite competitive. However, this was all coming to an end very soon. Legacy Aim Assist. One of Unknown's essential pillars of success. Legacy was his baby, and he never even switched to the new exponential or linear settings when they got introduced. But then, a bombshell dropped on the 13th of March in 2020. Legacy Aim Assist got removed. This was a serious problem for him. As he stated on Twitter, they didn't remove Legacy, they got rid of the legacy I made. He was forced to switch to exponential and he was struggling. He started off optimistic by winning Hype Night with exponential settings, then found it trash, then switched to linear, and then found both exponential and linear playable again after switching controllers. All in all, he didn't know what to do. He tried all new controller settings, tried keyboard and mouse again, but nothing got him back to his competitive prime, as he only made a little over $12,000 that season. But on the other hand, he was absolutely booming as a content creator. He averaged 5,000 viewers that season and gained millions and millions of YouTube views too, while doubling his subscriber count. However, this started to decline as well. Slowly started losing viewers on both Twitch and YouTube and started streaming less and less. But the final nail in the coffin was him leaving NRG in March of 2021. Right after this announcement, he started streaming less than 10 hours per month, quit uploading a month after on YouTube, and stopped playing competitive Fortnite in July. The fire that once fueled his passion to become the best was now completely extinguished. So what is Unknown Army up to now? It's safe to say that Unknown has completely given up on his career. He only streamed less than 2 hours in 2022 so far, begging for money in his title, and his fans have picked up on this too. He normally gains around 1,000 followers per stream, this time he lost 48. And we see the same trend for his YouTube channel. People are unsubscribing from his channel consistently for the last few months. And this is just a natural reaction after a content creator has given up on his audience. The perfect example of this is the team he made called 1X before he disappeared, wanting to give exposure to his underrated subscribers. But this never came off the ground due to poor planning and he has just completely abandoned this project. Nowadays he followed the path of many creators that have fallen off, promoting NFTs on his Twitter. And you can usually tell how much people still care about their audience by the frequency of these posts. Some will occasionally promote these projects for extra income, while others just sell out completely and milk the last bit of influence they have out of their account. Unknown Army is part of the last group, and just tries to get his bag up as much as he can before he inevitably leaves the community. It's a shame that such a talented and driven player has given up, but it's not the first time that we have seen something like this happen. Many players have quit the game and I think many more might follow in 2022. Some can simply not keep up anymore and would rather take some easier money in the form of crypto or NFT promotions, as they can simply make more money with this than winning any tournament. One thing is for sure, and that is that Dominic Green will probably never return to Fortnite again.
With Square, all sides of your business work together.
Visit us at Star Motor. Motors.
More than 2 weeks ago, we saw where the cheaters Xiv and Ronaldo are today. However, they were just 2 out of more than 1900 players. Disqualified from the World Cup. Now, of course, I can't cover more than 1900 players in one video, so we're going to find out what happened to the most notable ones and where they are today. Johnny K. Not many will remember him, but he is actually the most serious offender on this list. He made news headlines for not only getting disqualified from the World Cup, but also for getting a lifetime ban. For what, you ask? Wallhack cheats. For the people unaware of what these cheats are, they allowed him to see player locations through walls and other obstructions. However, he would have actually gotten away with it if it wasn't for the creator of the cheats exposing him. A YouTuber called the Fortnite Guy managed to work together with this individual and obtained a conversation that showed Johnny K inquiring about the cheats, paired together with a screenshot of him paying for it through PayPal as well. And on top of that, there was also video evidence of him actually getting banned while setting up the software.
He is logged into his official account and then he gets kicked out and banned right here for having the hacks open.
Joe, kicked out.
Johnny K obviously received a lot of backlash from the community and got dropped from his organization Team Caliber. They made an official statement and apologized to their supporters for his lapse in judgment. 5 days later, Epic Games made a competitive integrity post in which they described all their actions taken against cheaters, including the permanent ban of Johnny K. But the question is, what happened to him after this event? And where is he now? Well, he vanished. You will not find anything under the name of Johnny K, as he quickly deleted most of his socials after it happened. But luckily for you guys, Justical is a great detective. Or just a creepy stalker. Regardless, I got information on his whereabouts. However, I will blur out all of his personal information since his past shouldn't haunt him forever. Johnny K is nowadays in a happy relationship with his girlfriend. And he has his own company for home electrical service and automation. This means that he is now working full-time and has left competitive gaming behind. The last public update that he ever gave was in May of this year on Twitter, saying that we sometimes have to let go of what we love to guarantee our future. Did he mean his competitive gaming career with that, or is it completely unrelated? I guess we'll never know. Oh, and if you're wondering what happened to the creator of the cheats, he got sued by Epic Games in June of 2019 and never uploaded a YouTube video again. He did, however, reach a settlement with Epic Games later in September of the same year, of which the terms are unfortunately unknown. Next up is Mardos. And you're probably wondering, Martos? What is he doing on this list? Did he cheat? Well, he technically did in the World Cup qualifiers, but it's not as bad as you think. Some of you may not remember it, but he actually got banned for 14 days because he bypassed the region lock with an alternate account in week 1 of the World Cup qualifiers. At the time, Martos was unaware of why he got banned, as he didn't know about the region lock that Epic. Next up is Mardos. And you're probably wondering, Martos? What is he doing on this list? Did he cheat? Well, he technically did in the World Cup qualifiers, but it's not as bad as you think. Some of you may not remember it, but he actually got banned for 14 days because he bypassed the region lock with an alternate account in week 1 of the World Cup qualifiers. At the time, Martos was unaware of why he got banned, as he didn't know about the region lock that Epic Games enforced. This caused this duo to believe that Martos got banned because he accidentally joined a game on NAE servers after looking at the leaderboard for that region. However, this was proven false by an Epic Games employee, as they stated that he did actually play 10 games in the NA East region in week 1 of the qualifiers. Martos confirmed this in the conversation I had with him, but still claimed that this rule wasn't communicated properly, as this event was the first one with a region lock. No one knew, so he and many other pro players got this ban, missing out on 2 weeks of the World Cup qualifiers. But where is FaZe Mardos now? Well, I think most of us know that already. The focus of Mardos is completely on YouTube nowadays, and he basically basically quit full-time competing. He plays some events for fun here and there, but his arena videos are clearly more important for him, and rightfully so. With more than 1 million subscribers on YouTube and almost 4 million average views per month, it will give him a more stable career than competitive Fortnite. Oh, and it also makes him more stable mentally, of course. I mean, everyone knows how quickly your day can get ruined by competitive Fortnite. Now I promise, this player is one that you guys don't know again, and this whole situation is a mystery. Of course I'm talking about Scrub Nation TV, or Finesse Scrub, or SRN Scrub, or Scrub1K, or Norton323. Basically, this man knows how to stay hidden. But we'll get into that later. Scrub is a name that might not ring many bells for the average Fortnite player, but perhaps this clip from CypherPK can help you remember.
This is specific rules for the World Cup that does not allow this type of gameplay. So once he realized that we were going to kill him, he boxed himself in, started throwing dynamite, started doing take the L, and he died from the dynamite. We were not rewarded a point for that.
In this clip you could see that Scrub threw dynamite at his own feet, performed take the L, and eliminated himself to prevent Cypher from getting the elimination point. Cypher argued that it was against the terms of service of the World Cup, as you're expected to play to the best of your abilities. And the official World Cup Open qualifier rules indirectly supported his argument. As it stated, each player is expected to play to the best of her or his ability at all times during any match. Any form of unfair play is prohibited by these rules, and may result in disciplinary action. So he tweeted about the situation and requested a 2-week ban from Epic Games. Now, due to Cypher's popularity, it also made many news articles